This is DJI's much-leaked Neo, a $200 drone designed for social media and recreational users. It has propeller guards for indoor use and a tiny size, but it is not a toy. It comes with advanced features like palm takeoff, subject tracking, quick shots, and voice control. At the same time, the Neo supports DJI's controllers, and you can even pilot it with a smartphone. Video specs are decent, but with no obstacle detection, it depends on the rugged design to resist crashes. I was able to test it out here in France, albeit with some features disabled, and was frankly astonished by what it could do. The Neo is DJI's smallest drone to date at 135 grams and has a very Pixie-like feature, a second button on the front that allows you to select from different smart shot modes like follow, droney, and others. It comes with removable propeller guards that protect it for use indoors and around people. Be careful when you fly though, as there's no obstacle avoidance apart from a downward-facing infrared landing sensor. The camera gimbal can tilt up 60 degrees and down 90, though it doesn't flip for vertical video. The half-inch 12-megapixel sensor has an ultra-wide-angle 13mm equivalent focal length with an f2.8 aperture. Good specs for a drone in this price range. The 1435 mAh lithium-ion battery is incredibly light, but supports up to 18 minutes of flight, or around 13 to 14 minutes in the real world. The small size means they charge quickly, but most users will want the 2 extra cells and a charger included in the Neo combo kit. To charge the batteries and transfer footage, there's a USB-C port at the back. You won't find a micro SD port though, as it relies on 22 gigabytes of internal storage that holds about 50 minutes of 4K 30p footage. Though small, the Neo is feature-rich. Novices can fly it easily by placing it in hand and pressing the mode button. Then it'll automatically record video while performing one of 6 pre-programmed smart shots. Settings can be tweaked with the new DJI Fly app that now works without a controller and connects to the drone over Wi-Fi. For the smart modes, you can change things like follow distance and height, drone radius and flight path, circle radius, and more. You can also adjust video and photo resolution. The Neo is DJI's first model with voice control, letting you launch the drone and perform certain actions. That feature wasn't available in the beta software, so I couldn't test it, but DJI said it will be there when the drone goes on sale today. If you want to pilot the drone yourself without buying a controller, that's doable now too. Manual mode brings up touchscreen controls for all drone movements, along with camera, video modes, and a return to home toggle. It works surprisingly well, letting you fly the Neo with decent precision. Outdoors with a GPS lock, the drone is quite stable, but without a GPS signal, it can drift around a bit inside. For more exact control, the Neo also supports multiple DJI controllers, including the RC-N3 model that comes in the combo kit. However, you can also use it as an FPV drone by connecting it with DJI's RC Motion 3 and DJI Goggles 3. Controller mode offers the same features you get with drones like the Mini 4 Pro, with cinema, normal, and sport modes, manual and auto video, quickshot features, and more. Using it with the FPV goggles and controller gives you the same experience as the Avata 2 and other drones, including one-press acrobatics, albeit with a large drop in performance. The Neo does perform surprisingly well though. Maximum horizontal speed in sport mode is 18 miles per hour, or 36 miles per hour in manual mode, pretty damn fast for such a tiny drone. However, the latter is only available if you're using the FPV Controller 3 and wasn't enabled for our testing. The Neo can resist winds up to 18 miles per hour compared to 24 miles per hour for the Mini 4 Pro. Realistically though, it's only good for light winds under 10 miles per hour. It's maneuverable and precise as well, particularly with the optional controller. That makes it ideal for events, as it's very safe around people and small enough to fit in tight spaces. It is very noisy though, with a propeller sound that's not unlike a hive of angry bees. It turns out to be an awesome FPV drone as well, particularly since there's less fear of crashing given the $200 price. It's not nearly as fast as the Avata 2, of course, but it's wildly fun when using the RC Motion 3 remote. Active track, spotlight, and point of interest all work the same as on other DJI drones and track subjects tenaciously. Another mode, direction track, lets you do walk and talk type vlogging with the drone keeping your face in view. With no rear obstacle sensor though, you need to be careful in this mode. When using the Neo with a smartphone under Wi-Fi control, don't let it get too far away, as 165 feet is the maximum range.
Il a perdu le signal alors qu'on est à côté.
With a controller and DJI's 04 transmission though, it has a 6.2 mile line of sight range in the US or about 3.7 miles in Europe. That's impressive given the size, though you'd be braver than me if you let it get that far away. The Neo supports up to 4K 30p video and 1080p at up to 60 frames per second, with no D-Log-M like the Mini 4 Pro. Video is very sharp and color accurate though, above what you'd expect for something in this price range. With a small sensor, low light capability isn't great however. Stabilization is excellent thanks to DJI's Rocksteady and Horizon balancing systems. Those offer action cam-like stability while correcting tilt up to 45 degrees. Again, I was pretty amazed by the smoothness of footage, even in a stiff breeze. Finally, you can record audio via your smartphone's microphone just by tapping on the DJI Fly app's audio record button. And you can boost the quality considerably using the DJI Mic 2 by connecting it to your phone over Bluetooth. That will help us to eliminate that terrible whining noise. When I first told my photographer friend about the Neo, his first thought was that it would be ideal as a backstage or behind-the-scenes drone. That's because it can shoot high-quality video around people without risk of injury, with only the noise being bothersome. It's also a great drone for vloggers, content creators, and recreational users on a budget who only need a drone occasionally. It executes cool shots automatically, and the image quality is at the level of a smartphone, easily good enough for social media. The most exciting part of the Neo is the price though. At $200 or $289 in the combo kit with 3 batteries and a charger, it's an incredible value considering the capabilities. It doesn't really have any serious competition either, with the closest being the $350 Hover Air X1, which costs more and shoots lower resolution video. With all that, the Neo is DJI's most exciting drone in years and likely to be another hit. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. And for more on technology, check out Engadget.com.